Good evening. Thank you for taking a few moments with me in the Word. Sunday I was ministering on how God is calling us to a deeper place of worship. And we started out in John chapter 4, and there's something in here that just really struck me. In John chapter 24, Jesus, he's speaking to a woman at the well. And in verse 23 it says, "But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth." And this word worship, it means to kiss, to fall prostrate before him, to revere him, and to pay homage to him and honor him. We have been invited into a friendship with God, and I'm very protective over my friendship with him. I love the intimacy that we share. He's my best friend. I think I'm his best friend too. And he tells me his secrets, and I just enjoy my time with him. But I never want to forget that he's king, that I want to worship him and honor him as the creator of heaven and earth, as the one whom all power belongs to. Not to take away from the friendship, but in reality, if it's a true friendship with him, then the kingship is recognized and the honor will always be there, and towards him, and worship will flow from the heart. This in John chapter 4, where I told you to go. In the Passion, verse 22 through 24 says this: "Your people don't really know the one they worship. We Jews, out of our experience, for it's from the Jews that salvation," let me say that again. "We Jews worship out of our experience, for it's from the Jews that salvation is made available. From here on, worshiping the Father will not be a matter of the right place, but with the right heart. For God is a spirit, and he longs to have sincere worshipers who worship and adore him in the realm of the spirit and in truth." In the G&B, the verse says this: "But the time is coming and is already here when by the power of God's Spirit, people will worship the Father as he really is, offering him the true worship that he wants." It says worshiping him as he really is. And I believe that's the point. We get to the heart of what Jesus is saying there, that because of relationship, because of intimacy, we discover who he really is. And that causes worship to flow from our hearts, and honoring him, paying homage to him, where we will just fall prostrate before him and worship the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And I just believe that where we're at in the scheme of things, he is calling us to a deeper place in this worship. In his presence is fullness of joy. As we wait upon the Lord, we are strengthened, and we can run and not grow weary, and walk and not faint. As we worship him, it says that his right hand is pleasures forevermore. That what we need to manifest, we will find in his presence. The word says that because we delight ourselves in him, he gives us the desires of our heart. And what I've come to understand is, as I am worshiping him and delighting in him, he imparts his desire into my heart. Now my heart is tandem with what's in his heart, and that desire will drive me towards what's in his heart. And I will see the fulfillment of him as I wait upon him in his presence. So I love this. We are called to a deeper place of worship, and it's a very exciting time. I love you, and I look forward to being with you again on Wednesday.